Hey everybody, Drew McLellan here from Agency Management Institute, this week coming to you from Taipei, Taiwan. You know, we have a lot of agency owners who send their employees to AMI workshops, and we often get asked, how do I maximize that investment? And one of our favorite ways to suggest agency owners maximize the investment they make in professional development, whether it's with us or anybody else, is to sit that employee down prior to them going to the workshop or taking the class, whatever it may be, and saying, look, between your airfare and your hotel and the registration fee, or between the tuition, whatever the hard costs are, plus the 2 or 3 days of you being away from work, this is about a $5,000 or a $7,500 investment on the agency's behalf because we believe in you and we want to help you grow. First of all, your team has no idea how much you're spending on these things, and they don't add up, all of the things like the Uber ride and the food and all of those if you send them to training, or even if you just let them take an online course and they're away from their desk and they're not doing billable things for a couple days. So however you're going to monetize that, you're just going to say, this is about what the investment is. And we're excited to do it. We're excited to have you bring back some information and knowledge and meet some people who do what you do. But here's what we would like you to do for us to be able to maximize that investment. The investment is $5,000, $7,500, whatever it is. And we'd like you to come back with at least 1 or 2 ideas that when you combine them will either make us $5,000 or $7,500 or will save us $5,000 or $75,000 that you learned from this opportunity. So in other words, we want you to bring something back that we can actually put into play immediately so that we can recoup the cost and the entire agency benefits from your education. Now, many of you do have them do lunch and learn, presentations, which is all great. Nothing wrong with that. I highly encourage that. But this idea of tying a monetary value to the workshop or the learning experience, and then asking them to bring back value sort of commensurate with that expense, reminds them, number one, you're investing in them and how much you're investing in them. Number two, it gives them homework to think about before the workshop. It's much easier to have this conversation prior to the workshop than it is to have them come back after the workshop and say, okay, what did you learn that can save us or make us $5,000? So set the homework in advance and then set a meeting on your calendar or with their supervisor when they come back to report back their idea of what they can extract from the content to help the agency make money or save money. All right, super simple, but super effective. See you next week.